Hello and welcome back to your HCS Arlington coverage from LVT Halo. This is Tools. Joined with me is Eli the Ninja, and you're seeing the start of the Sentinels Native Red game. And while Eli, it looks like Native Red already has their trip cap in progress. While Boo-Boo-Doo, Valkyrie work together to try to break something up towards B, but Native Red quick on that rotation at A, so although Lethal is going to be able to work on B, it looks like Native Red give themselves another home. Sentinels have to rotate into another strongholds in order to start scoring, and well, they need to win this fight at Overshield, and so far Lethal's doing big lethal things. He stays alive at one shot. Overshield goes into the hands of Sentinels, and they're going to be on the counter-attack, a trip cap for themselves. And the rest of Sentinels are starting to fall. It's just Spartan by his lonesome, and he will try his best, and try he does. Gets the first kill on Manny. Well, this Overshield does head over to Native Red, so they're going to use this to try to break through it. It's a beat down over at Cuts that takes off that extra shields, but it won't be enough to do much more damage. Soul Snipe's going to be able to get themselves the C. B will transfer to them as well. They have the setup. Sentinels spawning at A, have to find a way to push out through, but for these players over at Pillars, look at Native Red sending all of their resources towards B. They have a clear call to action at this stronghold, and they need to win these next couple slays, but Boom goes down. Spartan finds an equalizing kill, and this might just be enough for Sentinels to stop it. It's up to these nades. No, not in time. Manny just gets away with the hair on his chinny chin. Passing that 200-point threshold, Native Red is knocking on this door. Lethal needs to stop this Overshield from going in Native Red's favor. He will find the first player. Shots are just not high enough. Eats the headshot, not a perfect kill, and that's going to lead to an Overshield that eventually falls into Sentinel's favor, but they had to give up resources to get this thing. They need to capitalize on the extra shields and get a trip cap in if they're going to come back in this game. The hill goes back to Native Red, and Sentinels suddenly, they have one or two good pushes left in them. They need to capitalize in this moment if they are not going to go down early in this series, but they just cannot find Manny, and Manny keeps punishing them for it. And he's going to shoot off those sniper shots. Although he doesn't get the kill, he's doing two things, right? Trying to put down damage and also just not leaving enough ammo for Sentinels to do anything with if he goes down.
Yeah, great usage of that sniper. That was highly consequential in staving off the Sentinels' push.
Also get the Overshield.
Talek a bit overzealous there, just kind of dropping down, not checking which side is safe. I'm not sure why he decided to drop down in that moment. Ended up being the perfectly wrong timing for him and perfectly right timing for Sentinels. Getting that Overshield, making it a lot easier to protect A during this next push.
Falcon is not satisfied with just two. He's getting greedy. A third cap is on its way for Sentinels, and Native Red just cannot find their way out of a home base.
So how to protect B and C. They're willing to give up A because they are a lot more confident in this current configuration.
Falcon makes one player one shot and was able to kill Manny on the other side. A trip cap is in. The threshold has been reached. The comeback is a reality. Sentinels is doing their best to save this game, and it's largely been on TJ's shoulders. Lethal, the #2 Halo player of all time, trying to cement his list.
We see this a lot. The team with a big lead can sometimes get a little lazy, and this game type is never over till it's over.
They spotted Spartan, but that Overshield will be coming up now, and it looks like Native Red has the better position, and Soul Snipe is going for the jugular. Spartan is able to get the capture, and Falcon was on the other side. It was a trap at the end. Spartan's trying to get as much damage on the Overshield as possible. There's only 5 more seconds. They needed to get into a hill, and they need to get to it now. Manny thrusts his way back in with that repulse, but we're talking about a 2:49 game. They need a miracle in this situation. C is switching hands. There's no one from Native Red to get there. They need to rotate to A. They will do so just in time. It stops the scoring, but it's this fight that's going to count for it all. Manny sitting over at the back of B waiting for the push. It's going to be Lethal and Spartan and Falcated all coming in together. Manny staying alive. Manny has two of them in front of him, not able to get the kill, but it's Bohm who's trying to save the game. He has to live. He has to live. Lethal shuts it down. Lethal wins the game. A 24 bomb and an epic comeback from Sentinels.
Was a pivotal moment for him to get the lead and win that game. We're jumping in already here. Looks like early rocket control from Native Red, but they don't get anything out of it. Lethal already on the board with 2 in the early goings.
Lethal working on taking out Manny from that PD, but you can see Native Red allocate their numbers towards tires. They're ready for this fight, and they're trying to goad Sentinels into falling for the trap. Lethal got a couple shots in. Sentinels gets 2 kills, but Talik goes up high, makes the jump, and is able to find the pick. And now suddenly Sentinels, they're in a dangerous position. It's not going to be up to Spartan to salvage this, and he does a perfect job, splits the players. No one even looked at him. He gets a double. It's a triple. It might just be an overkill. Spartan, he didn't have 1 lick of damage, and he gets all 4. Take care of this man.
What was Bohm looking at? You have to imagine there was some communication breakdown on the side of Native Red. He should know exactly where Sparty is. Sparty just killed the rest of them. How do you not know which way to look? Now just a 1 kill game actually. Make it a tied game. That shotgun coming in very useful for Soul Snipe.
Great shots from Soul Snipe. He's got the first and is looking to help Talik with the second, but Talik needs no help. Like making yourself big in a bear fight, right? It's like at 1 Spartan, you have to make people think that there's 2, maybe 3 of them shooting at you.
Yep.
Well, he does an effective job at that, and Sentinels, they reap the rewards. It's neck and neck, 29 all. Bohm's doing his best over here at the PD, but look at Sentinels. They're flying together. 3 players occupy the B room. Spartan will be the first one out. Bohm's getting great shots. Talik is there for the help, and this might be disastrous for the side of Sentinels. Able to get just 1 kill off the 3 that go down. Falcated has to wait for the respawners. And this game's going to slow down until someone finds this first pick.
Definitely going to see the game slow down a bit. We call this stage the neutral of the game. Both teams with full shields on either side. All it takes is 1 player to take some damage before the other team is willing to push. The rocket launcher, the catalyst for the push here, but once again, it's not very consequential just yet.
Ooh, there we go. Lethal able to find 2. Starting to finally find this dictating pace.
Yeah, now they're in the advantage state. They know where the enemies are spawning. They can easily surround that spawn point. PD, one of the easiest areas to collapse on spawners.
He's gonna do it again.
Great job from...
Oh, he's gonna do it again. Oh, he looked the wrong way. No!
Oh, goes for the ninja. Gotta respect it. He's got so many clips on Twitter of ridiculous ninjas. This guy's not afraid to go for it.
He's in a tough position. There's players to his left and right, but somehow Bohm has survived it all. It's a 3-kill game, and Bohm is in the front lines trying to do his best. Able to save his teammate's life. Soul Snipe gets a 1-for-2 coupon. They stay alive, 48-47.
How many games are coming down to the wire this tournament, Garrett? This is absolutely insane. The tiniest of margins is going to be the difference here. Native Red has the advantage because they know where the spawns are. Rocket's coming up in 7 seconds, though. This next fight's going to be so important.
Falcade's doing his best, trying to keep them away, but Native Red know his position. That drop shield's not going to do much. Here we go. 2 players up, but it's a double rocket kill from Spartan to give them a 2-0 series advantage against Native Red.
Wow, Sparty said, you know what, this situation is a bit stressful, but I'm just going to end it right now by clicking my R button 1 singular time. Double kill with 1 rocket feels really good when you've got 48 kills already.
Overshield still down on the ground. It's been an all-out fight to see who can get away with it. It's going to be Bohm who comes the victor, but it doesn't come for long. Oh my God, just absolutely destroyed immediately. And well, Native Red gets the ball, but we'll see how long they can hold on to it. Native Red, although they're not convincingly winning the slays in these last couple rotations, they have been able to keep this ball away, and they have taken the lead in this game as well.
And getting this overshield is going to be the first step in that equation for Native Red.
Overshield on the body of Talik. He finds Lethal. Boo Boo Doo as well joins the fray. The team help comes in, but Lethal. Oh, did Lethal get back to back? He did go back to back. 2 spike grenade sticks. Well, Native Red, they're going to have to find a way to take down someone with this much experience who's on an absolute roll throughout the tournament. Right now, look how Sentinels very much taking their time and trying to find a way to coordinate themselves into this ball, and they decided that Overshield's the way to run. Lethal's at top mid, but he's just a distraction for the rest of the players. Boo Boo Doo comes in with a clean double. Talik last alive for his team. Will have to wait for the respawners.
They're correctly identifying where the pressure is coming from. They're cutting it off early. Now that they're kind of losing neutral, I expect them to rotate it to B so they can go for a play ball and mitigate the damage here.
Lethal knows that they. I always love the dual repulse duels.
Yeah,
you just see it because you can really fly away from your opponent when you both repulse at the same time.
And it's been pretty hard. I believe Native Red have gotten almost every overshield, if not every overshield. And I think that so far has been the difference maker. It's making them win out these engagements just a little bit, despite these overshields often getting shredded, less obligated to pick it up.
So Boo and Jubu will be the next one that takes the responsibility of the ball. Down by just 40 points in this game. Sentinels have a big mountain to climb to take down this first round, but so far they've been playing effectively together. Lethal's so patient right there. I mean, Boo Boo Doo so patient.
Place that your teammates are spawning is the best place to run it. That's why he was awkwardly looking at the wall. He was trying to see where his teammates were spawning to start rotating that way, but Native Red actually had control of both sides of the map, doesn't allow that ball to rotate anywhere.
Native Red haven't really been able to touch this ball whatsoever, and it's been because of this power control from Sentinels. Lethal working with his overshield player, trying to find both for the kills. He will get 2, making 3. A clean headshot from the second GOAT of all time.
He said,
oh my God, I love Lethal.
He just said, hey, I'm one shot, but I know I'm going to hit this shot, so go ahead and walk into my reticle. Great play out of Lethal. Good place to get some ball time, and it's really been, oh my God, it's been the difference in objective efficiency on the side of Native Red so far.
Double kill.
Oh, we'll take a double kill. Bohm's looking for anyone that's coming in on the flank. Little does he know they're trying to push into that ball, coming back for the support. The 2 players from Sentinels go down, and now it's a cycle of spawns for Sentinels. And suddenly Native Red is 1-2 team slays away from winning this game. Bohm going to try to make this quick rotation out to B. This gives them a play spot, as Sentinels is going to have to try to push through this open field to take care of ball. And then once they even get there, you can expect Bohm to play it. He'll play it early. Lethal gets the kill and the oddball back for his team. Now just within 10 or so seconds of tying this game, and the game clock could be playing a vital role in these next couple plays. Lethal and Spartan working together to get these kills. Bohm is just not going to be able to do anything, and the ball has officially gone to Sentinels with the lead now.
They can lock down the game and get significant ball time, but with 4 seconds to go, it looks like
maybe there was a crash. I think that's why. Oh, Sentinels crashed. It looks like we have solved the problem, and the game has been reset, and Bohm is Bohm is doing some crazy things.
I don't believe we've gotten confirmation of the call, but I believe one of these teams does not need as much time as the other. It's going to be based on when the crash actually occurred in the last game. We are in a separate broadcast room from the official HCS area, so we're not sure yet. And falls off the map. Might be the right bumper, not sure if he plays bumper jumper, but at any rate, this next overshield going to be very critical. So far, Sentinels look to be better positioned to grab it. They also do secure a slay. Looks like Native Red understanding, hey, we didn't get this OS, but we can milk the ball, force them to push us, and then play the ball and reset the situation.
Well, we can see Native Red having a little bit more success in the second half, but Lethal might just change all of that. That might be the easiest double kill you'll see of the weekend. 2 one-shots. Might as well be playing SWAT or Tactical Slayer, I should say, these days. The playlist is changing. Tactical Slayer just doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah, this is exactly what Sentinels needs right now. They need to play a strong defense here. Falcata getting the early pick bodes well for their ability to play defense. Trades are okay as long as the ball guy is not one of the players dying. And this might be the end of the round right here.
Look at Spartan's left arm, dude. That thing's creepy.
Yeah, I like to use the prosthetic arm.
It looks like, so you saw how everyone stopped playing after a while. That's because there was a point differential. Once that point differential was reached, they just keep the ball in their hands, and they will get that round win. Now it's 1-1. Native Red Sentinels is first to 100. No more point differential in the game.
His rotation there, but this overshield coming up is going to be very important to see who gets these kills before it comes up.
Double kill.
Bone just sits there patiently, says, yeah, come through, and he does get the kill. Overshield and ball now in the possession of Native Red.
Had actually grabbed the plasma pistol, so he was prepared. Wow, what a great remote detonation in the shroud screen from Sparty. He's been making all kinds of great plays, but I was saying that...
and we're seeing another ball that gets out for Native Red.
Yeah, this is a time where it can start to slip away. Sentinels really has to hunker down, decide on a strategy, push together.
Lethal the kill, but Manny will get the extra shields. Glowing yellow, that sticky does connect. Oh my god, what a stick. Just able to dodge the repulse. It hits the ankle of the player on Sentinels, and Manny is going to be able to keep forward. Native Red just started to take a pretty dominant control.
Let's see if they can hold on to it, though. The push coming in from Sparty. He's upset about the end of his OnlyFans career. Comes in with the triple kill. Suddenly, Sentinels regains control. This next overshield could be the deciding factor in this round. If Sentinels can secure it, they could perhaps come back. If it goes in the hands of Native Red, this might very well be over.
Sparty puts down the shroud screen. He will be able to use that to get the overshield, and he can start to see the rest of Sentinels take the lead. Oh, Spartan, he's getting shot from two directions at once. He isolates an angle to one, but the sticky will neutralize him. One more hold for Sentinels. Look at Native Red, how far they have to go.
Even if they break this setup, they're going to have to hold it to come back, but Sparty with the double kill.
Oh no, Soul Snipes the last player alive. He did find Fallicated. Boo Boo Doo Boo, he did check his corner. Boo Boo Doo Boo, Boo Boo reversal. And it's a win for Sentinels, a 3-0 sweep against the top 4 Native Red.